Alright, what is going on, everyone? It is I, the Screaming Otto. Welcome back to more Let's Play Daxter. In the last episode, we went through the subway system, and we defeated the Hive Queen.
Daxter, you didn't wreck the transit authorities, Zoomer, did you? Oh, well, never mind. We've been given access to the power station. Head up there. I've got a distress call from the strip mine.
Yep. So with me describing what happened last episode... Oh, I saw something. Hold on. With me describing what happened last episode, Osmo has just gave us the new mission. So we gotta go to the power station and go to the strip mine. And this is gonna be a very different version of the strip mine you will see when we get in here. In the power station, I'm pretty sure this still does count as the Haven City streets. As you can see, it doesn't say power station right there. There are precursor orbs in here as well. See that? There's a long train of them, and you have to be at the right altitude too. So I let myself drop down just a little bit there. Of course, that wasn't enough. So, yep. So you need to let yourself drop down just a little bit, but like not too much. Because you still want to get the precursor orbs, but you still want to clear the distance here. Yep, there we go. So check this out. Here's the strip mine in Daxter.
Whew. Sight for sore eyes. We were just about to hit the mother lode when these bugs showed up. There are a bunch of eco crystals out there. Bring them back if you dare.
Alright, well, we got our objective. Collect 8 eco crystals and return them to the miner. If you actually talk to him, he has a different dialogue here, but he still will say like, oh, there's still 8 eco crystals out there, but check this out.
If I don't get those crystals, I'm ruined.
Wait just a little bit longer here. Talk to him again.
Yeah, not that I don't appreciate the effort, but 8 crystals, please.
He actually sounded like he's annoyed now. Dude, it's your job, bro. You're the one who works in the mine. I'm just an exterminator. Alright, well, as we can see, there are also precursor orbs here. Let me take care of these metal jackets really quick. There we go. Alright, cool. And let me get rid of this tassel worm looking enemy. Even though I'm pretty sure tassel worms aren't even in Daxter, tassel worms are more of like Norse mythology. Alright, so here, strip mine. 50 orbs to collect. Of course, I probably won't collect them all. There's only like a few... There's only like, I guess like, I would say a few areas in this game where I can literally 100% it. Whoa. Hold on. I can literally 100% it, like, first time I go through. As I said before, I usually don't... This isn't usually one of the games I would play, like, all the time. So, like, I'm a very, like, newcomer to, like, playing Daxter all the way through. Because I never had a PSP when I was growing up. I had a PS Vita, but I never had, like, a PSP. Even though you can get Daxter for the PS Vita, but... When I had a PS Vita, I never really thought of getting Daxter because it was kind of like over with. Like, you know, like I played like the Lost Frontier and everything. I thought they would emulate Daxter for the PS2 like they did with the Lost Frontier. They gave like ultimately like one of the weakest games in the entire series. They gave that one a port to the PlayStation 2. But this one, which is like miles better than that, they didn't do that. So I mean, like that's kind of weird. Like, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't any of you else say like that's kind of weird? They gave the weakest one a port to the PSP, or the PSP one a port to the PlayStation 2. But this one was exclusively to the PlayStation Portable or PS Vita. This was exclusive to that alone. I always thought they would have given it a port, but apparently, nah, they were just like, nah, like, we're only gonna do one. Which kind of like, it's kind of a shame there, actually. Even though, like, it's cool that they did port something like that was condensed as a PSP game into a PlayStation 2 disc, but even then, like, it wasn't really that good. It always seemed laggy, in my opinion. I don't know why I jumped off there. So, like, this one, it does feel also a bit laggy, but not as laggy as The Lost Frontier. Like, The Lost Frontier on PlayStation 2 was literally laggy as crap. Like, the attacks, like, dude, the attacks, I don't even know, like, the attacks connected, but, like, it always felt like there was, like, resistance between it. And in this one, it's way more polished because Naughty Dog still designed this one, and Naughty Dog didn't design The Lost Frontier, obviously. That was left to High Impact Games, but at the same time, like, they could have done more. I feel like if you're gonna port something from the PlayStation, like, from the PlayStation Vita or PSP, if you're gonna port something like that, at least iron out the flaws, because I guarantee you, like, they looked at it and like, yeah, this game is kind of flawed, but put that out. Put that out to people. People are gonna love that. Alright, there we go. I wanted to be semi-silent between that because that was like Dark Eco and that's platforming. And with Jak and Daxter, we all know that's a very good platforming series. So let's get back to the game at hand. So there's this game called Daxter, and he's an exterminator in this one. Although, believe me, as I said in my Jak X playthrough, my Jak X combat racing playthrough, I will get to the Lost Frontier. And it will be the game after this. There's no other games in the Jak and Daxter series besides like the Lost Levels, but the Lost Levels is more of like a flash game really, and doesn't really count as one. It looks like the way I can describe the Lost Levels of the Jak and Daxter series, it's as if Jak and Daxter was played like The Legend of Zelda, because it is a top-down view and it looks like an 8-bit NES game, actually. But it's not. Oh, why did I stop doing that? To get the bug vial and do that. Nice. Okay. So yeah, so yeah, the Lost Levels isn't like technically a game in the series. It's more or less like a flash game that a fan made. But even then, like, that's a fan-made game. It is a very good fan-made game, just like Jak 3 The Way Back. Jak 3 The Way Back and Jak 3 The Way Back Gold Edition, those are all flash games, and they don't really technically... They are games, but they're not technically, like, canon, if I can say that. They're not canon to the series, and it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Oh, bro. So you can get on top of this tanker here, and you can get precursor orbs on either side. I would say use the forward momentum that you have, or use the momentum as much as you can get there. Bro, oh, yo, that kills me? Yo, I didn't know that. Hold on now, wait a minute. That killed me? How did that kill me? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm gonna cut ahead and figure this out real quick. Alright everyone, I cut ahead. I did not figure it out. Instead, I went to go get a pizza, so I have a calzone melt from Pizza Hut here. Or not even Pizza Hut, it's Little Caesars, but it's a patty melt nonetheless. Oh no! Oh, get up! Oh! Alright, cool. I just sent it, okay? I don't know how I survived that, but yay. Can't believe I didn't break that open. Okay, so... yeah. Wait for this here. I don't really know how to explain to get that precursor orb in detail, so, I guess good luck to you guys, whoever got it, and to who didn't get it, I'm sorry. I'm kind of actually not sorry. You kind of had it coming. I don't feel sorry for you. Alright, everyone, I cut ahead. So here's what you're supposed to do. So you go through this one spiraling tanker right here. You get to this spot. You go over here. And something my camera didn't pick up for a second is you can turn around. Instead of seeing that, you can turn it this way, and you're supposed to go through here. So here, it'll be a little bit of a side-scrolling platformer here. You can tell it's 3D, but like the way it's positioned, it's like a 2D platformer here. And I like when games do that. They switch up the genre a little bit, you know. It gives it a nice little taste of variety there. How come I can't? What? Bro, I couldn't hit the jackets for a second there. All right. So climb down here, and then hop down. Yep. Cool. So here's a little bit of a spinning thing here. You gotta climb up here and go around it. And when you're up at the top right here, that's when you jump off, because there's a platform higher than the other one. Do some nice little Spider-Man parkour stuff here. Nice. There's the 7th one. Break on the toolbox. I need that health back. And coming over here... we now have a bunch of this stuff. Jump over to the ledge here. There's going to be a whole lot right there. Come over here, fight this bug, get a skull gem. We're going to be fighting a whole bunch of bugs here. So, come over here and get this guy's gem as well. Seems like he was distracted a little bit. He wasn't even facing towards me. Nice. So again, with 2D platforming here. Jump off. Oh, whoa, I almost didn't make it. And here you use these little green puffs to get across here. Nice. And, whoa! And there's none on that platform right there, so we're good. Gotta fight these bugs here. Get some of these orbs. I saw his skull gem come out. I'm getting it, don't worry. So the 8th one is right here. Got that. I love how when you kill a metal jacket, their skull gems just come right to you. I feel like that's what every metalhead skull gem should do when you kill a metalhead. Like, the skull gem should just automatically just come to you. Get those ones up there. And jump off of this. Oh. Jump off of this. And get that one. I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. Jumping up here. Oh, come on, man. I totally stunned him before he could shoot that. Come on, man. You gotta tell me that hit? Alright, whatever. Let's just get out of here. check it out. We're back at the top platform here. So, all we need to do is not die. I'm really, like, not trying to, like, use the emulator and, like, get myself back a whole lot, but sometimes that's just, like, just unfair. I mean to do something I'm not really trying to. I got your crystals, you lazy miner.
Beautiful crystals. You have no idea how much those Haven City suckers are paying for this stuff. Off you go, then.
Okay. Well, with that mission complete, I think now is a better time than ever to end the episode off. So if you did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to share the video with everyone you know, everywhere you go. And just all around, just be sure to be a good person. That's it. That's my whole thing today. Be a good person. But without anything else left to say, this is going to be the Screaming also signing off. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.